So, this is the first official video on this channel. I am your co-host, King Noob, and the other co-host is my friend Dominic Fox 101, who I refer to as Dom. In this video, we will be going over the basic lore of a Roblox game called the Butchery, which involves some gore, so if that affects you, you can click off, but without any more stalling, let's start. The game begins with you driving down a road until you come across this strange pig being eating on something, until you get kidnapped by these two men named William and Jackson, two brothers. Then you have to escape their house while avoiding the pig. That's the main premise of the game, but the question remains, why? Why are they kidnapping people? Why is there a giant pig that does nothing except feed on human remains? Well, it seems to begin when William and Jackson are children.
Hi, I've already been introduced, so I won't go on about myself, but anyways, the story begins on February 16th, when one of the boys, William, is writing in his journal/diary about his mother being sick. His father says it's just a cold, and he shrugs it off. His father takes him on a boat to go fishing, as it's a hobby of theirs, as seen by the bass in the living room of the house at the end of Chapter 1, and in a few other places. On February 20th, a few days after, William wrote about it being one of the worst days of his life, up to that point, and his mom's supposed cold had worsened, leading to her not leaving her room for about 3 days. His dad wouldn't take them out to go fishing, and his brother Jackson kept stealing their toys.
2 days later, on February 22nd, their mother has passed. William woke up to his brother Jackson crying, and their father has disappeared. Why would their father leave them at a time like this? It doesn't make any sense. A day later, their father is still missing, and William noticed a strange plant in the garden. It was shaped like a heart. It even beat like a heart. He brought the plant inside to show Jackson, and Jackson immediately wanted to bring it to his mother's corpse as a gift. William told Jackson he was stupid, and Jackson took the plant and put it on his mother's corpse. William got mad, but when he tried to take off the plant, he couldn't. The vines were wrapped around his mother's corpse, and as William started to yell, his mother seemingly came back to life. She wasn't sick and nothing was wrong, but just as everything seemed like it was going good, things started crumbling again. The effects of the Lord's plant, as they called it, started to wear off. Their mom's body was weak, her face was sagging more than usual, and her body was rotting. Vines are growing out of her body, and she was in so much pain. I believe at this point the boys started using the plant to make mutated animals.
That brings us to theories and conclusions. The brothers live at a farm with animals, and so with them discovering how to bring people back, with slight hiccups as a side effect, they would eventually begin experimenting on animals too. Maybe with the loss of their father and to some extent their mother too, the main ranch hands had disappeared, leaving the animals to wither. In one of the notes, William notes that the animals are sick too, yet he also brings up their stronger, more durable bodies, unlike their mother. I believe that after some time passed, they began using the same green heart thing to bring the animals back to life, and from then on, they experimented on them. However, the big snatch that they ran into is that the animals knew thirst for blood, so they have to go out of their way to go into a rural southern forest looking for people who maybe went down the wrong road, their final road. Then they'd feed those poor souls to the animals living in the brother's rotting house, with the same vines growing from the mother sprouting all throughout the house in hopes of, well, we don't know the intentions they have. Their father is missing, and the brothers seem to be making and experimenting on these creatures with intent. Now, back to you, Mr. Noob.
So, there's the lore. Nothing really else to uncover here besides the disappearance of the father and where this strange Lord's plant came from anyway. All we have to do is wait for the basement chapter of the game to be released so some of the loose ends can finally be tied up. Anyway, I'm King Noob, and this has been the first episode of the Dumb Theory Society. Bye.